So it is the third problem of Leetcode Weekly 273. We have to find intervals between identical elements. So we just have to find the summation of absolute difference between indexes for every element where the and every element and its same element which occurs later in the array or previously in the array. So for 2, we have to take the absolute difference between this two and this two. For this one we have to take the absolute difference between this one and this one. For these three we have to take absolute difference between indexes of these three and these three. You can just read the problem statement and understand the question completely. So for every index we have to return the sum of absolute differences. So how can we solve it? The trick to solve it is, we have to just consider the prefix first and then the suffix at the second. So if we separate the problem, let's see what will happen. If the array is like that, like 5 2 5 7 2 7 and 7, let's say our array is like that. Now if we try to find for every index the absolute difference between this and the occurrence of this before its index, like for this 5 we'll just keep track of this 5. For this 5 there is no 5 before it at the left side of it, so we'll just ignore it for this case. Then when after this case will be over, then we will try to find for this 5 the absolute difference between this 5 and this 5. For 2 the absolute difference between this 2 and this 2. So let us find what will happen in the left case and what will happen in the latter case, the right case. So let's say we have taken the index I, and ai occurs also at index j. Like for this 5, the index of 5 is 0, and sorry, index of 5 is, let's say, this 5. For this 5 the index of 5 is 2, and it occurs also at index 0. So we have to take the absolute difference between 2 minus 0. So let us take the case of 7. For this 7, the index of this is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. So the I is 6, and for this 7 the I is j is 5. So 6 minus 5 plus uh, this 7 occurs at index 3, so plus 6 minus 3. So what is happening is that we are just taking 6, our current index of the element 6 into the number of occurrence of this element before it. So 6 into 2 minus the sum of the indexes of previously occurred 7s. So that is minus 3 minus 5, which is 8. So that is equal to 4. We will do the same thing for the suffix case. Now we will traverse from backwards and we will keep track of like summation of indexes of this element d. D equals to ai in I to n, and we will just keep track of the count in the suffix. Now we will just multiply into I. So our answer will be this for the suffix case, and I have explained the same thing for the prefix case. So let us see the solution. I think you will just understand it easily. So this is the solution. So I have just taken the length of the array. Now this is for the sum of indexes previously occurred, and this is the count of the number of elements previously occurred, and this is the answer. So for every index I, we'll just take the count of the elements which has previously occurred into I minus this. Okay, minus the sum of the indexes. Now when this loop is over, the prefix part will get over. Now for in the second loop we'll just do the same thing for the suffixes. We'll like traverse from backwards, and this time this thing will get reversed because the sum of the indexes will be greater than the count into I. And then after incrementing the answer, at last we will return the answer array. Hope you have understood the question. If you have liked the video, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Bye.